Hookup culture. That's a very, very touchy topic, especially within my generation, in which it's so, normal, right? The hookup culture, first and foremost, is a form of hedonism where human beings are taught to pursue their pleasures to the fullest extent, right? Via philosophers like John Stuart Mill and the Greek philosopher Epicurus, right? The problem with it is that you begin to lose your ability to love, right? Because when you're having intercourse with another person, your body gives off a hormone called oxytocin. It's called the love hormone. So in order to partake in hookup culture, you have to deny or go against your natural proclivity to feel a bond or an emotion to the person that you're having sex with, right? And in order to do that, you have to belittle them. You have to make them non-human, right? So you will see within your friend groups, as I have, because to be honest, we've all been there, especially given that we're in university or college, where we are saying, hey, that girl it don't matter or that boy it don't matter, it's just a one-time thing or whatever. But what you realize is that when you continue to do it on a regular basis, it begins to affect the way you perceive people's emotions as well as yours. So you begin to feel like, is love real? Where is love? Or love not real? And you can hear it in popular culture where people are against the idea of love now because they believe that love is somehow lost and it can't be retrieved. So the hookup culture plays a part in that. And as you go on later in life, you realize that the idea or the pleasure that you feel from hookup culture is just emptiness, as I've realized. Because to be fair, looking at me and how I dress and how I carry myself, I attract a lot of girls or women, and in my younger years I used to partake in stuff like that. But I quickly realized, as I hope others do, that that kind of lifestyle is not the way to go. Because first and foremost, life has to have a meaning, right? The things you have to do or are going to do must have a meaning, and it must be fulfilling to you, not to the point where after you finish you're feeling lonely or empty, right? That's not a good way to live. And back to how it affects your ability to love. Just think about in the future when you have exhausted all of your oxytocin, right? And you find somebody that you truly, truly love, but you don't really know how to express it, or because of your past proclivities or promiscuity, that you are unable to see that they also love you. And there lies a problem. Because even if you were to create a family, right, the children will suffer because your idea of love is so misconstrued that you can't express it in a way that is fulfilling, right? And you have to remember that love is divine energy, right? And it's something that you should keep sacred to you. And hookup culture just denies us of that ability to love the other person who we're in connection with. And you have to also look into the idea that you are somebody, right? You aren't more than you are more than just a one-night stand or a one date or anything like that, right? You have to take pride in who you are and what you mean to people, or what you're supposed to mean to people.